to have a friend that had a dog named Demon. Why the fuck would you name your dog Demon? I didn't know either. I met this friend through school. You know how those first days go? Like everybody's introducing themselves and like, do you have pets? Do you have a brother? Do you have all of that, right? She had a dog named Gizmo and she had a dog named Demon. Now, I never understood why she named her dog Demon, right? Until I got invited to the house. I said, okay, it's nothing to be scared about. It's nothing to be scared about, right? I was already terrified of dogs, all right? But that's the story for another time. When I tell you the first time I went to her house, I walked into her house. The first thing I already heard was, but loud as a mother. It sounded like it was a whole motherfucking dog concert. Hello? Like, oh, that's pretty loud. I told her beforehand, I said, listen, I'm terrified of dogs, okay? You gotta, like, keep it locked. I walk into the living room, and I ain't ever expect her to literally have the dogs locked. I said, what the fuck? There was this huge fucking beast in a cage. She had her dog in a cage with the heavy ass fucking lock. I looked at the thing, I was like, ah. Now I understand. I thought I understood it by just looking at it. No, no, that's just the beginning. Why the fuck do you have your dog locked in a cage like that? And then she had this other dog. It was a small dog. I was like, how the fuck do those two go together? Every time I came to her house, I was like, girl, why is that thing looking at me? Why is it looking at me? I thought that was the worst, right? I ain't never seen the dog out of the cage, right? And then one time I was talking about the way I am terrified of dogs, right? And I explained, and they said, all right, today we're gonna teach you that you don't have to be afraid of dogs. And I was like, I ain't ever asked you to do that. You ain't my therapist. I ain't paying you. Honey, you do not need to, I'm not, whatever it is that you're thinking, I'm not doing it. If it's the small dog, you can hold it, I will pet it. I won't hold it, but you can hold it, and I will pet it. And I won't pet it near the head, I will pet it on the back, all right? Gentle. I was like, no, I'd rather not, I'd really rather not. And they were like, no, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. I was like, are y'all gonna use Gizmo? And they were like, no. You gonna use the Demon? And they're like, it's okay. Just sit on the couch and we're gonna open the cage. You're gonna unleash the fucking beast? I'm not fucking doing that. I sat on the couch. Right here was the couch, and that was where Demon was. I was like, okay, I got this. I didn't get it. I wasn't gotten this. I was not sitting on the fucking couch. I was not standing on the ground. I was standing on top of the couch, and not just on the part where you sit. I was on top of the toppest part of the fucking couch. I did not come to play. And they said, all right, are you ready? No, I'm not fucking ready. I said, hold on. Can I leave? No, I can't. I couldn't. Because even if I tried, they would still unleash it. It was like they were trying me. I said, okay, I'm ready. I wasn't. I was praying. Oh, Jesus. Please, God. Do not want to get bitten by a fucking dog. I was shivering. I was almost dying of anxiety. The second that dog heard the fucking lock twitch because they were trying to open the fucking cage, right? He was like, ow, 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 ow. I felt like I was gonna die. I felt like I could not breathe. My throat was shut. Her stepdad was still holding the cage, right? And he said, are you ready? I said, you know what? Just do it. Just do it. I don't know why the fuck I sit there. Just do it. Bitch. My God. When I tell you, that dog wasn't just like playing and running around. No. It was jumping, running, sprinting, barking. I could not, I wanted to fly in that moment. You know what I mean? I didn't have any wings. My legs couldn't carry me anymore. I'm sorry. Shit, I can't do it. Put it back in the cage. I don't want to see it no more. I was afraid for my life. I said, ow! And now I get it. I know why it's called Demon.